Okay, we're back with Fahrenheit Part 12. It's been a while, so quick catch up here. Previously on Fahrenheit, we've come to Lucas's apartment building because half this game takes place in Lucas's apartment. To arrest him, Carla said there's a 100% chance of them arresting Lucas Kane, nothing can go wrong. And, oh yeah, I also have to apologise, it's been pointed out to me that, yeah, Carla is apparently claustrophobic, or it was mentioned in one scene that she's claustrophobic, never mentioned before that or since. But apparently she's very claustrophobic, and this scene opened with her in an elevator, which, I mean, I'm not an expert on claustrophobia, but I imagine that's probably one of the worst places to be if you have claustrophobia. Anyway, let's just get on with this.
You cover me.
Okay.
Damn,
What the hell is this?
He's finally done some interior decorating.
Cover me.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna check the doors.
Check the doors. What? Oh, I hope the guitar's okay. Oh my god, that is so bad. Looks like some whole... Oh, it's blocking my first person view! I think the guitar's gone. Oh, oh no, there it is. Oh, that is awful. That is unexcusable. Anyway, the guitar's on the floor. That's great, my view is blocked in hand. Well, as we saw in Agatha's house, Lucas Kane has to light every candle individually in slow motion, so that would have taken him ages to do that. Yeah, it's good, he's finally... He's finally doing a Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. And adding a splash of colour to the place. Well, the shower curtain is technically still outside of the bath. I mean, I know it's fallen down, but it's technically still outside there. Also, it's funny that he's thrown his washing machine. I mean, is that normal to have a washing machine in the bathroom? Because I remember that was in there before. Anyway, he's thrown it in the bathtub now. In a fit of rage. Red fridge. Probably like Coca-Cola branded fridge.
We missed him. Well, he's running now.
Missed him, he's not home tonight. It's the monthly meeting of the Spitfire Enthusiast Club.
He's running across the street. What should I do, Carla?
Stop him. We're coming.
Copy that.
What should I do? Stop him?
It happened again.
What a useless...
Somebody died in the lavomatic.
Garrett sees the suspect running across the street and has to radio his boss to ask what he should do. If I was Carl, I would not be impressed. To be having to micromanage Garrett in that way. Not a high-performing employee.
Put your hands in the air.
Damn, the police. They already found me. I'll spend the rest of my days rotting in prison, and I'll never find out what really happened. No.
Do you rot in prison? I guess you ate. Oh my god. I mean, I have to give it to this game. Just when you think it can't get any more ridiculous.
Don't move, asshole.
well, that's not needed, is it? Has David Cage viewed The Matrix? Answers on a postcard, please.
And that's how my story ends. I felt a strange power within me, but I wasn't capable of using it at the right moment.
Don't put me all the way back at the start again. Of the Carla thing. Okay, yeah,
Put
that's
your
fine.
hands in the
That's
air.
okay. I'll accept this.
Damn, the police. They already found me. I'll spend the rest of my days rotting in prison, and I'll never find out what really happened.
Is aging rotting? That's the question I was thinking before. After the vote. Oh, shit. So I'm going to use this scene as strong evidence when I posit my belief that David Cage has viewed The Matrix and thought not only that he viewed The Matrix, but he thought that The Matrix was really cool. Bear in mind, David Cage would have been a fully grown adult. Fully grown adult with like a multi-million-dollar game budget.
New York police.
He's a real auteur.
Don't move.
Are you allowed to do that with a helicopter? That seems like... I'm not sure... I mean... Are you allowed to do that? Like, fly down a narrow city street like that? This is insane again! Every scene in this game for the last, like, 10 hours has been insanity. No. No. Oh, God. I mean, there's suspension of disbelief, and then there's this scene. I think that facial expression conveys my emotions perfectly. Oh, I didn't have to do anything for that back.
That guy just did? Shit, that's crazy.
We need to catch him. Next time.
If you next time, you just said there was 100% chance you're going to catch him there. It's like, well, no, we'll just get him next time. The Matrix 1999 is a key influence on the work of David Cage. Genuinely embarrassed for the makers of this game at this point. Oh, what is this? What kind of a choice is that? Oh, it's just miserable. Absolutely miserable.
5 men in the hospital.
Oh,
Helicopter that just missed blowing up. Meanwhile, the killer takes a nice quiet ride on the subway. I hope there's a good explanation for all this.
According to plan, Captain. The operation was and everybody did their jobs, but Kane displayed some abnormal abilities.
Just what are you trying to tell me here? That this guy
I like
is
this guy.
Superman? That's your excuse? And you seriously expect me
Neo.
to buy that crap?
Captain, we're not amateurs. If this guy was
Amateurs?
a tourist, we would have cuffed him and stuffed him in no time.
What? If he's a tourist?
He's a lot more dangerous than we thought.
If he was a tourist, you would have got him. That doesn't
I
make any
don't give a
sense.
crap about your two-bit excuses.
Wasn't
When
his
the
knowledge of the
press
street
runs out
system
the
that got him
keys
out
slipping
there?
through my fingers, they're gonna make me a laughingstock, and the mayor's gonna come looking for my head. Now what is the plan, people? Are you on his
Does the
train?
man not have anything better to do? Whatever.
Kane's photo will be in every squad car, train station, and airport. We're going over every inch of his apartment and interrogating his associates. He can't get in there.
His associates, Marcus,
I want every
Agatha,
available man on
the late
Kane's
Agatha.
ass right now.
I want it.
Tight in 48 hours or less. You understand me? I want this nut job behind bars before he decides to cut somebody else. Now get out of here.
I want every man on Kane's ass. Fahrenheit
Carla, I've been
2005.
looking for you. We found some of Kane's prints in an apartment where we found the
Why does every
body
police
of
officer in
a
this game
lady.
look like a fish?
That's not all. There was a double murder last night in a lava-matic. One of us was killed by knife blows to the heart.
In the Lavomatic.
Garrett's already there. He's waiting.
They're meant to know what that is. The Lavomatic. Sounds like a sort of town on the French Riviera. The Lavomatic. I mean, I know it's the laundromat, but why? How would they know it's a laundromat? You can't just go up to someone and like reference the brand name of one laundromat in New York. Oh, so much there. I mean, it all happened so fast. There was just so many stupid things just happened. The Matrix. Tyler claiming the guy only got away because he wasn't a tourist. So he wasn't a tourist, so he doesn't go anywhere near Times Square. And then him going up to them and being like, oh, they're in the Lavomatic. Oh, just... Well, finally 2 new locations. Let's just get Carla over and done with, because it's coming bad.
-5 degrees Fahrenheit. Every day it got a little colder. The whole city seemed to be numbed by the snow.
Is -5 Fahrenheit cold?
Nobody was worried about it yet.
I don't know Fahrenheit at all. I guess it must be, because whenever someone gives you the temperature in Fahrenheit, it's like, oh, it was 80 degrees. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess... Oh, why is the camera... Why? The camera in this section has infuriated me. The hand sticking in front of it. It won't let me...
What are you doing, girl? Get a move on. It's freezing.
Well, I couldn't see where I was going because of your stupid camera system.
Go take a look inside, Tyler. I'm gonna talk to Garrett and see if he found anything.
Garrett.
Cool with me. I can't even think out here in this damn cold.
Garrett, the cop that had to radio his boss. He's like, hey, the suspect is running across the street. What should I do? Garrett, you need to stop him.
Ah, I was waiting for you, Carla.
So, what happened here?
Why is he dressed like a Star Trek character?
Found the body around 5 o'clock this morning when he came to open up. When he tried to get in, it seemed like the door was blocked from the inside. He saw the 2 bodies through a window and called the cops.
Do you think there's a link to Kane?
The woman died from 3 knife wounds to the heart area. It happened in a public place and with no apparent motive. Sound like Kane to you?
Whoa!
What do we know about the victims?
What? Don't ever talk to you like that.
Jose Lopez. He works here and was supposed to close up last night. The woman's name was Anita Martinez. She did her laundry here on a regular basis.
Oh dear.
Thanks, Garrett.
Oh no. Oh dear. We have 2 Hispanic names referenced there. Given David Cage's record so far, I don't think this scene is going to play out well. And of course, it's a laundromat. Only poor people use laundromats, so they've got to both be Hispanic, naturally. Apparently, Detroit has a lot of like gross stuff in it as well, like really bad stuff. But unfortunately, not playing Detroit. Playing this instead. Loving it. I wonder sometimes if it's more cost effective to use a laundromat, even if you have... Yeah, like if you're renting a place, right? And like often while you wash your dryer in the unit, but electricity could be more cost effective to come to a laundromat, but then it's just kind of annoying. I imagine it's annoying. I mean, this is going to make me sound like a proper Tory, but I've never used a laundromat. I mean, I've used, well, in like hostels or whatever, but that doesn't count. An actual laundromat, I've never used one. proper posh boy.
A knife stuck in his eye. Death would have been instantaneous.
Really? Does it go as... Well, I suppose wouldn't it depend on the angle? Like if you got a knife through the eye, it's like people like when you get hit, you get like a squash ball in the eye or whatever. I remember in the late 90s there was a Rangers striker. He was playing squash. He got a squash ball in one of his eyes, or like hit him in the eye, but he didn't
His
die.
wrists are all cut up. Looks like some kind of symbol carved on them. Snake. A snake with 2 heads.
A snake with 2 heads. It's a draft stopper, isn't that? Like the sausage, like the fabric sausage things you put
Did you notice this
at
blood
the
over
bottom
here?
doors to stop the draft from you.
Yeah, I saw that. What do you think it means?
That the murderer was bleeding.
They're often
before he
decorated
stabbed his victim.
to look like it's,
Just
you know,
in the
it's like,
toilets of the
oh,
restaurant.
it's a sausage dog, or oh, it's a snake. Now I can finally use the first person view again. He's really getting down for the perfect shot. He'd be a good wedding photographer. Look at that. Oh, not wedding. Well, not for the wedding, but those things they do. I don't know what they're even called. Where you're in a field or whatever. Looking happy. You should take those photos. Apparently there's so you don't just have a wedding, but you have an engagement party as well, which... How does that work? Because everyone that has to go to the wedding would also have to go to the engagement parties, and it's just like the wedding, but then... And then there's the gender reveal party. In fact, the other day I was at a bar and there was like a gender reveal party happening. It was like, what is going on? It's like, this is not an appropriate place for this to happen. And also, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like for the baby or whatever. I was just like... So that's a lot. I suppose it's just an excuse for a party, isn't it? Anyway, this guy should definitely... I'm just trying to savor this scene because I really hate the action scenes right now. Like that Lucas one, I failed it and it's stressful and it's just like I'm smashing the keys. It actually does hurt it hurts my elbow a little bit. So I just want to take it slow.
3 or 4 stabs in the area of the heart. Exactly like the victim in the restaurant. I wouldn't be surprised if the autopsy finds that the arteries were severed.
Well, they're going to have hundreds of photos all taken from the exact same angle, so that's going to help them. Is that Garrett? I recognise that one. He's the one that looks like Steve McLaren. He's got his hat on. Classic move of a balding man. Put on a hat. I think what he should do is just shave it off. I can't remember his name though. The fish face one. So there's Fish Face. Fish Face was the one who let the killer go in the park for no reason. There's the other Fish Face one. The second Fish Face one looks a bit like Mario. And I thought he was Garrett, but maybe he's Kevin. Maybe this is Garrett. Well...
Poor girl, she was stabbed in the front. She found out who her killer was at the very last moment. We can still hear the dial tone. She must not have had time to dial the number. Too bad. We could have had a live witness.
A live witness. Well, just still holding onto the phone. Okay, end scene. Let's all go home. See, oh, there it is. So it's sometimes very hard to get the prompt to come up. There we go.
Here's the victim's laundry. Who would have believed she wouldn't be alive to get it out?
So profound. It really makes you think, doesn't it? The fleeting nature of human existence. Whew. Yeah, that's some deep thinking from Tyler.
Knife is stuck in his eye. Damn, that's gotta hurt.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go.
Did you notice the key in the lock?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, sure you
There's
did.
no other way into this place. How did the killer get out? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's still making me... Oh, God, just... These, like, Phoenix Wright bits are just bad. Where I have to, like, troll the crime scene for every clickable thing. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, so have I.
What are we supposed to think about this murder? The guy committed suicide after killing the woman? It seems absurd, but it's the only explanation. I don't think Kane had anything to do with what happened at the laundry.
Stop calling him Kane.
But all the same,
Lucas. We all love Lucas. Lucas. Oh, this is, yeah, it's because I converted to Christianity earlier in this Let's Play, didn't I? So all the plot threads tying together here. Which one is it? Well, this isn't Catholic, is it? 'Cause it looks a bit depressing. Oh, but isn't Marcus Catholic?
Agatha? Agatha, is that you? I thought
I
you
mean,
were...
there's so many different
In a way,
denominations of Christianity, it's hard to keep
I
up.
know, and I always keep my word. Listen carefully, Lucas. We have very little time.
Russian Orthodox Church is getting a lot of free
Either are you a murderer? You are simply
free press at the moment.
place.
That thing in Moscow, the church, don't know what it's called.
Why did they
It's
make
the
me
landmark,
commit that
the
murder?
landmark in Moscow. That thing, it's all over the World Cup coverage. The one with the little ball things on top.
Sacrifice. It's a way for them to see what's hidden. They are looking for a little girl. They'll do anything.
But it's just, yeah, that's free attention for the Russian Orthodox Church. But it's, you know, it's, I don't even know where Do they have a major worldwide
Why
presence?
did
I
they
mean,
wanna
it's quite a
kill that guy?
significant denomination, isn't it? But
Pure chance. They just needed
I wouldn't
one
know
more
if I wanted
than
to
another
convert to the Russian
in
Orthodox
order to
Church.
open the
I wouldn't
mouth
know
of
where
the
my local
serpent.
branch would be.
You're not the first to be chosen to perform the sacrifice. And certainly not the last. They're coming. Save yourself, Lucas. They want your life. Quet Nitlan.
They can't get me in a church. It's
Civilization. You'll find some of the answers you seek.
Oh, actually, they can, can't they? Well, who's that guy? Thomas
Agatha.
Beckett or whatever.
Agatha!
Is it Thomas Beckett? Yeah, he was the one who got killed, right? In a church. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And now Lucas Kane is about to join him.
And that's how much.
Wait, well, I don't want to embarrass myself on stream here with my historical knowledge. What was the one who got murdered in a church? It was Thomas Beckett, right? Fucking hell. That's why I had to save that laundromat scene, because straight back into the action sequences, immediate death. Yes, he was murdered by followers of the king in Canterbury Cathedral. Got it. Look at that. I can pull knowledge from everywhere, like The Matrix, know it. Thomas Beckett, know it. Fahrenheit, know it. Better concentrate here for this.
Officially, they called it a suicide. I'd never find out the truth about what really
I'm
happened.
a real Renaissance man. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate here. Complete concentration. See, I'm a massive fan of Lucas, but it's such a shame all his scenes now have just turned into these action stuff, which is really deeply unenjoyable. Like, he's a great character, but it's such a shame that I have to do all this crap for all his scenes. Oh, it switched his control thing without telling me! Ugh! It just looks ridiculous.
And that's
Oh.
Officially,
Death by
they called it a
lampshade.
suicide.
Well, I suppose it fits in with the theme, doesn't it?
About what really happened to me in that restaurant on that cold January.
IKEA furnishings are a repeated foe for Lucas. At least... No, it hasn't checkpointed me! Oh, come on! This is getting infuriating, this game. Okay. There's really no talking, I'm just gonna get through this. Absolutely get through it. This is brutal. That's really unfair, that bit, where it switches without telling me. I really don't like that. This section is blasphemous, really, isn't it? We already had Agatha come back from the dead, and now this is happening. Really undermines the whole Jesus story. God, not this crap. It just switches. It doesn't tell me that it's switching to a completely different button set. It's like just awful. Like, this is terrible. This is garbage. Oh, God damn it. Every time. Oh, come on!
And that's how my story ends. Officially.
Oh my God.
I'd never find out the truth about what really happened to me in that restaurant on that cold January night. I'd never know who it was that killed me.
And it's not going to have checkpointed me. There's no checkpoints at all. I don't know if I can do this. This is absolutely brutal. Oh my God. This is a living hell. This is a living hell. This is a living hell. Yeah, this game sucks. I really fucking hate this game. This game fucking sucks. Yeah, before I started doing this Let's Play, it was between this or the Bad Boys 2 game. And basically, I wanted to do Bad Boys 2, but I couldn't get it to run on my laptop. And so that's why I'm playing this game. And this is the result. All existence is futile, everything is meaningless. Oh, come on! Come on! If I had a choice between England winning the World Cup and me completing this scene right now, I'm going to choose completing the scene. I made a pact with the devil. This is only the moment I complete this scene. England won't win the World Cup, sorry, but right now. This is all I want. This to be over forever.
Lucas! What are you doing here? What happened? The police found me. I managed to get away. I walked all night. I didn't have anywhere else to go, so I came here.
To the Russian Orthodox Church.
This time you really have to go to the police. There's no other solution.
This time you finally crossed the line, Lucas.
Until I understand what happened.
Oh shit.
I saw Agatha again. Here, just a while ago. She's dead, but she had some things to tell me. I think she wants to help me. Agatha is dead?
Ooh, Lucas.
No, I didn't kill Agatha.
The lasagna is
She was dead by
burnt?
the time I got there.
You told me you'd cook
But you're
a
saying that
perfect
you
lasagna
dead
tonight.
person? None of this makes any sense.
Says the priest who loves Jesus.
This is all going to end badly, Lucas. You've killed a man. You admit that yourself. You're a murderer. You've got to turn yourself in. I am not going to be condemned for a crime that I didn't commit. So what are you going to do? You can't stay here. The police will certainly come to question
You can't. Safe
and
haven.
probably place me under surveillance.
Churches and embassies.
I'm a fugitive. My description will go out everywhere.
I don't know.
At least now
Does that apply
there
to other
is an
religious
explanation.
places too?
I need to find the people who are behind all of this. Be careful.
Can you go to a synagogue or whatever? It's the same
kill
thing.
you if they get the chance. Nothing could be worse than what I see
Jewish
in my visions.
viewers of this Let's Play, write in and tell me.
Lucas has gone insane. I'm protecting a murderer. But I can't betray my brother. Dear God, help me. Tell me what I should do.
Hello, Marcus. This is Godfrey Jones. Tiffany's place. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna make it all up to the viewers in part 13. Not gonna do that right now because that was ridiculous.